It's the final chapter of the season then here at the spectacular Yas Marina circuit. It's a race where the pole sitter failed to finish in 3 of the first 4 events. A front row start here is by no means a guarantee of victory. So we go into battle once more then, as we get underway at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We have 16 corners here at Yas Marina circuit, 7 to the right and 9 to the left. It's a total lap distance of 3.28 miles. 2 long straights and overtaking opportunities throughout the lap. We expect average speeds of around 123 miles per hour. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Surfer Boy lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Hamilton, Sergio Perez, and Fernando Alonso, Bottas, Ricciardo, Gasly, and Max Verstappen, Ocon, Mick Schumacher, Carlos Sainz, they've taken a grid penalty, and Stroll, Vettel, Albon, Kevin Magnussen, and Guan Yu Zhou, Tsunoda, and Nicholas Latifi. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
The formation lap gets underway then, and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry conditions could affect the lifespan of the tyres. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
overtake and burn off some of this energy. Now enabled. DRS enabled. Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push. Okay, be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip any time now. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. We're sat in P12 now. Latifi ahead. seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Leclerc is behind you. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 1.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, so gap to the leader is 19.7 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 9 laps to go. On Magnussen for you. They've got an issue with their car, they're going to be slow. Daniel's in for his stop. And gap to the car in front is 4.2 seconds. Okay, we're hitting the rated limits on the MGUH. The power unit is going to be more prone to overheating. We're seeing a loss of power from the turbocharger now, loss of power on the turbo. Final lap of the race. That's it, what a season. Great work this year, really great work. It's been hard at times, but we've come through it together. Well done.
It's been a roller coaster season, but they can go into the winter with their heads held high after an emphatic victory here today. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I think the key here was just the quality of the racecraft, you know? I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere, and it was fantastic to watch, wasn't it? This is a strategic sport at the end of the day, but it's always really gratifying to see close-fought battles on track. It's what all the fans are after.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm very happy to see them there on that top step of the podium. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Daniel Ricciardo would be my driver of the day. He just outright refused to make any mistakes. Perfect driving.
So then, Ferrari have now moved out of sight and out of reach. It's another triumph for the Italian team as they claim the World Constructors' Championship. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.